Alright, so welcome to an exciting video where you will see how you can easily just connect up your custom domain name in with the Marketing Monster app. So I'm actually going to be connecting up the Marketing Monster app domain name right now. So the first thing you'll do is log into your account, go down the bottom and you'll see settings. And just click that and then you'll be in the same place that I am after you then find the email services. So just click on the email services in the settings tab. So settings, email services, boom, you're going to find this. If this is the first time you are going into it, you'll see an important notification saying that you can boost your email delivery by connecting your custom domain. Now they are giving us this warning because basically if we go in and we start using their sending domain, we are at the mercy of how good their sending domain's reputation is. And you might find that when we click on, nope. Okay, so what might happen is you might find that when you're getting then emails from your account that they are flagged as, this looks suspicious, are you sure this is a good email? And so you want to look professional, you want to have your emails getting into the right place at the right time. So you can create a dedicated, you can create your dedicated send domain as a sending domain so that people are getting emails from your domain. Okay, so then we just click set up and we can set it up using lead connector. And what we want to do is use a subdomain. So we're going to use the lead connector subdomain. So we're going to call it lc marketingmonster.app. And then we're just going to go add and verify. So we're just putting in those first few letters dot and then our domain name. That's the subdomain. And it also says that it's a first domain, then your first 4 to 6 weeks of sending, limit it and make sure you're engaged with your recipients. All right, and then we can just confirm here. We use Cloudflare, so there's a direct integration with Marketing Monster and Cloudflare. So you can just click continue, sign in with Cloudflare, and it will update those records for you automatically. It's finalizing, and then we just can authorize them. So here's where we sign in. It's verifying I am a human. Good old Cloudflare. There we go. Let's make sure I have the right account. There we go. Let's log in. All right, and we're giving that authorization. There we go, authorizing. So we authorized it, and then we just got to close it. There we go. And then the Marketing Monster app has done its thing. So we need to add and verify. Let's try this again. Otherwise, these are the records, so we just have to manually add those into our DNS. Okay, here we go. So you just got to authorize these ones. So you can either manually do it just by copying and pasting it. So it tells you the type. So you need to do a text. It needs to be named this, and this is the content. The TTL and the proxy. So this is all the settings that you need. You just manually do it, or if you're using Cloudflare, you got a direct integration like I do. And this is going to authorize those changes into our domain name server. All right, authorizing. Good job. Coming along nicely. So it won't take too much longer. Okay, so let's see. Okay, simple. So basically, we'll just go and we'll just check those records. So let's go into these records, domain name server, and then we just want to see, have we got any of that? Yep, okay. So these are the new records that we have put on, and so they are there. They're just not validating just yet. So we're just going to give it a moment. It says, it can take up to 60 seconds for it to propagate, and then it needs to validate what has been propagated. So just give it some time, and then we're just going to click try again, and it's going to see if it can validate that. So it's good that that came up to show you that not everything just, click goes through, but for most part, it's okay. You just might have to retry or wait a small period of time. So authorizing that change. Let's see if it goes through that time. Okay, so, and that time it went through. Okay, so now we're using a shared IP, and it is SSL issued. So that's the security certificate up the top here that says things are safe. Yep, and we can set up a dedicated IP. So that's one that we can own as our reputation. So we can send that. And then we can also configure this domain for our email settings. So workflow domain, right? So we can change it. So if we added some more domains in here, we can change the different domains for different activities within the app. So basically when automation goes through, which domain do we want it to send out of? One-on-one conversation domain, or where do we want that one to send out of? Domain, campaign domain. Which one do we want those ones to get set out of? And our bulk email domain, which one do we want those ones to set out? So we can set up multiple domains, which is pretty cool. And we can do default dedicated domain. So basically, I'm just going to have everything set up in this domain. There we go. And then over here, cool. So we can add another domain and we can change over that. And that would be just as simple as doing that again, adding a domain and doing the domain configuration. So that is how simple it is to be able to set up sending from your own custom domain in the Marketing Monster app. Thanks for watching the video. Peace out. Happy marketing.